was a man of faith right from the beginning. His Catholicism really mattered to him. And he began to realize that he could express his faith through writing. The world of The Lord of the Rings is not Christian at all, but it is about the battle between good and evil. It's about trying to make sense of things, and it's also how do we become good people and live virtuous lives. As you read The Lord of the Rings, there are a number of themes that leap out. Power corrupts. We have this inbuilt tendency to go for things that aren't really all that important, and sometimes these things take us over and corrupt us. And in many ways, one of the questions that Tolkien is asking is, what is it that is good that we should be seeking for that doesn't corrupt us, but makes us into good people?
What was the relationship between Lewis and Tolkien?
I think for many years, Lewis was Tolkien's closest friend, and it was a very important relationship for both of them. It began in the 1920s, when nobody had ever heard of C.S. Lewis or J.R.R Tolkien. They met, they began to talk about great literary ideas, and Tolkien was instrumental in bringing Lewis to a Christian faith. Tolkien helped Lewis to see that the Christian way of thinking about God really made more sense than everything else, and above all, I think, helped him to understand the importance of stories in making sense of the world and also making sense of their individual lives.
And was it a lifelong friendship?
Sadly, the relationship between Tolkien and Lewis had its ups and downs, and towards the end of Lewis's life it mostly had its downs. I think Tolkien felt that Lewis's Narnia novels weren't all that well written, but Tolkien turned up to Lewis's funeral, and I think that by the end of Lewis's life, Tolkien had in effect forgiven him for whatever had gone wrong.